Hey there, welcome to Christopher Creek Winery in Healdsburg, California. My name is Liam McCormick, co-proprietor, owner of this winery. The winery itself has been around since 1972, which predates me by a few years. It has been owned by several families in those few decades. My partners Joe Fapoli, Dominic Fapoli, and Brian Noble purchased the winery in 2012 from the Wasserman family. So we kept it family run, and we specialize in Syrah, Petit Syrah, Viognier, and quite a few Pinot Noirs, amongst other varietals. Today we're going to go through some of those varietals. The first one we're going to start off with is our 2018 Russian River Viognier. Viognier originally comes from the Rhone region of France, and is a delicate white wine that you usually don't do in oak at all. So this is all made in stainless steel. You're going to get a lot better characteristics of the Viognier that way. And you're going to be getting a lot more perfumey floral notes from it. So if you smell flowers, that's totally okay. That's what you want for this. And then on the actual palate, it's going to be more apricots, pears, peaches kind of thing. Really awesome summertime or springtime wine. Pairs with a lot of different cool things. Some light cheeses would go really well with this. Even some chicken would be a really nice dish to have. I love having this on the poolside deck that we had at Christopher Creek, which if you ever come visit, please do. Sit on the deck with us, drink this Viognier on a nice hot day. It's very refreshing and pleasant to drink. Enjoy. The next wine we're going to try is going to be our 2017 Russian River Valley Pinot Noir. When we bought Christopher Creek in 2012, the one wine that was never made here for 40 years was Pinot Noir. And being in Russian River Valley, we thought that was pretty silly. So we decided, let's do Pinot Noir here. We now make about 13 different Pinot Noirs. This particular one is a blend of 3 different vineyards in the Russian River Valley. 2 from West Side Road and 1 from East Side Road, which are the 2 most famous roads in Russian River Valley for Pinot Noir. It gives a nice representation of the valley itself, and I like this one a lot because of that. This is not going to be your typical Pinot. You can tell by the color, it's nice and hearty and it has a really deep ruby color to it. And on the nose, you're going to get hints of red cherry, some spice, anise, and a little bit of earth tones. But when you go ahead and taste it, you're going to get some cranberry, blueberry, maybe a little bit of blackberries in there. Beautiful wine, awesome, awesome representation of the Russian River Valley. The next wine we're going to go through is the 2016 Dry Creek Zinfandel. Now this is coming from our ranch up in Dry Creek Valley off of Bradford Mountain, which is very famous for Zinfandel, Cab, Merlot, etc. It's a little bit warmer in that valley, which is about 20 minutes north of Russian River Valley. So it pulls off these nice heavy reds just beautifully. Now this is going to be a classic jammy Zinfandel. You're going to get notes of boysenberry, currants, cherry, and then it's going to taste very similar with a little bit more of the currants on there. And almost a hint of sweetness, which is what we want for this thing. This is beautiful for dinner with duck, anything barbecue to offset some of that sweetness. My personal favorite is the duck, so if you do get a chance to try that, I highly recommend with this wine to do that. Our last wine that we're going to go through is the 2016 Meritage. This is also coming from Dry Creek Valley on Bradford Mountain. Now Meritage is just a fancy word for Bordeaux blend, meaning it's going to be a blend of 2 or more of the Bordeaux grapes that originated in France but are grown here. This particular blend is going to be Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and Malbec. So we got 4 of the 5 in there. This is probably our most award-winning wine that we've done today, having got 92 plus from Robert Parker and best in class double gold in Sonoma County the last time we submitted it. The other thing that makes this so special, besides the actual vineyard itself, is the actual winemakers, Mike Brunson and Tony Wasowitz. Now Mike and Tony came to Christopher Creek about 6 months before we bought it in 2012. And we kind of knew who they were. We looked at their resume. We've seen the wines they've made over the last 30 years or so. And we're like, we're keeping these guys. They're just excellent. And they're just amazing winemakers, as you can taste in these wines. So this is really a labor of love when they do these blends. And we're very happy with what has come from it. This is going to get that really dark, deep fruit in there, a little bit of leather notes, a little earth tone as well. And you're going to want to pair this with a nice big ribeye or piece of lamb or something that can actually handle the tannin of the wine itself. So we sure hope you can come and visit us up at Christopher Creek Winery in Healdsburg, California. When you come visit us, you'll be able to sit on our exclusive deck right by our pool overlooking the rolling hills of Russian River Valley. It is truly one of the most beautiful views out here. I highly recommend it. While you hang out with us, you can also try some of the many other wines we make, including our Italian varietals and award-winning Bordeaux's. If you're an actual member here, you can stay at the estate house right on the property, or come visit us at our estate house in northern Italy. Because Christopher Creek is such a small winery, 90% of what we make goes directly to our wine family, which is our wine club. And we mean just that. You're part of our family. Come drink with us, hang out with us. Let's go travel together on one of our many cruises that we do every year. We do quarterly shipments, so there's always some wine coming to your doorstep every 3 months or so. From all of us at Christopher Creek, from our family to yours, salute.